Starring Cloris Leachman, John Shepard, George Chandler, and John Provost as Timmy. And, of course, Lassie.
I, Timothy Martin, promise to do my best, to do my duties, to God and my country. Don't tell me. To God and my country, to be square and obey the law of the path.
That's fine.
I hope I remember it tonight.
Well, don't you worry. I'll help you until you know it perfectly.
But what if I forget? Everybody will be watching. The Cub Scout pack and the Cub Master.
Oh, you won't forget. Besides, Scott will be saying it at the same time, so that'll help.
What if he forgets it too?
Oh, he won't forget. And neither will you.
Well, where is he? Why doesn't he get here?
We probably had some chores to do. I'll bet he's on his way right now.
I wish you could come tonight, girl.
Lassie will be waiting for you right outside, Timmy.
But that isn't the same as having her inside so she can watch.
Timmy, we've been over that.
I just don't like to do anything without Lassie.
Well, she can't join the Cub Scouts.
They won't even let her come to one of the meetings.
Timmy, if you were allowed to bring Lassie, then all the boys would want to bring their dogs. Can you imagine what the meetings would be like if that happened?
But Lassie's different.
Yes, she is. At least we think so. But a rule is for everyone, Timmy. You know that.
I just hope Lassie understands.
Well, she's your friend and she trusts you. Don't you, girl? All right, let's do it once more.
There's Scott. Why is so late? I had to stay home because we got company. These are my cousins from Chicago. Ralph and Bert. This is my best friend. His name is Timmy. Hi.
Well,
Ow!
you keep her away from us.
She won't hurt you. She's protecting Timmy.
I'm not afraid of her. I don't like dogs, that's all.
My brother's not afraid of anything.
You join in the Scouts, too?
Uh-huh.
Big deal.
We could have joined if we wanted to. Huh, Ralph?
Who wants to? It's for babies.
It is not. You have to be 8 before you can join.
You know how old I am. Tell him, Bert.
I'm 10 and he's 12.
So what do we want with that kid stuff?
It isn't kid stuff. You get to learn a lot of important things. Like, building things and taking care of cows, horses, dogs, and not get lost in the woods. We ought to join. Huh, Ralph? Then we could take care of all the cows and horses we got back in our apartment in Chicago. There are millions of Boy Scouts in Chicago, and they learn how to build.
Build a fire? It's real hard. First, you have to get some matches and some paper, and then you strike the match. And you know what else they teach you? How not to get lost in the woods on State Street. Come on, Bert, let's go chase butterflies.
Why not? I can't practice, I promise. My mom says I have to entertain them. Okay, but you ought to teach them about the Boy Scouts while you're doing it. Come on, Lassie.
Friends, we welcome you to our ceremony. As you know, Cub Scouting includes the whole family. We hope as parents that you will assist the boys in every way you can when called upon in various leadership capacities. We will light 5 candles. 2 are blue, 2 are gold, and the one in the center is white. In front of these colored candles are the letters C-U-B-S. These 4 letters spell Cubs. But each letter in itself stands for something special. All right, boys.
The C stands for courtesy. A Cub Scout is courteous. He is courteous to old people, his friends, his teachers, and especially to his parents. He is courteous in all that he says and does. The U stands for unity. When a boy joins a pack, his parents join too. He does not. The U stands for unity. When a boy joins a pack, his parents join too. He does not work alone, but with other boys. He learns to get along with others. The B stands for bravery. The Cub Scout is courageous enough to stand up for the things that he thinks are right. Honesty, equality, and fair play, thereby making the world a better place in which to live. The S stands for service. A boy not only does service for himself while he is a Cub Scout, but he also serves others. He strives to help spread goodwill in every way he can. The great white candle in the center stands for the spirit of scouting.
Timmy, Scott, you've come here tonight seeking admission into the fun and friendship of Cub Scouting. You've learned, together with your parents, who are here with you, the things necessary to become a Bobcat. Will you give me the Cub Scout sign and repeat the Cub Scout promise?
I, Scott Richards, promise to do my best, to do my duty, to guard my country, to be square and obey the law of the pack.
Will the parents of these candidates please step forward and stand beside your sons? Will you pin the Bobcat badge on your son, making him an official Cub Scout?
Congratulations, Scout.
Thanks, Uncle Petrie.
Mighty proud of you, boy.
There's nothing so satisfying to a man as working on a project with his son.
Well, I'm certainly going to do everything that I can to help my Cub Scout.
Hey, Paul, you give me an idea. The Scouts can use your help tomorrow.
My help?
My boys' troop's going on a camporee next week. We're going to go out tomorrow for practice. The man who's supposed to help us can't make it. I wonder if you could.
Gosh, I'd like to very much, but I've already promised Timmy and Scott that I'd take them on a field trip tomorrow. In fact, I was just on the way over to ask Scott's parents if he could go.
Well, now, bring the boys along. I'm sure they'd get a big kick out of watching our boys practice woodcraft.
Well, now, what would I have to do? I don't know much about scouting.
All you have to do is hold a stopwatch. See how much time it takes them to tie knots, boil water, and all the other things they have to do for the contest.
Well, now, that's a deal. I'm sure I won't have any trouble in talking the boys into coming along.
Well, good.
Might as well tell them about it now.
Where's Mom?
Well, she'll be along in a minute, son. She's inside talking to your cub master. Do you fellas know Mr. Westrop and his son, Hank? This is Scott and Timmy.
Hi, fellas.
Hi, Mr. Westrop.
Congratulations.
Hi, Hank.
Son, if you don't mind, our plans have been changed a little for tomorrow.
We're going, aren't we?
Of course we are. Mr. Westrop here has asked me to join him and Hank in the troop, and they've invited you.
Oh, boy.
Good. Well, I'm sorry, fellas. I forgot my manners there for a minute. These are Scott's cousins, Ralph and Bert, Mr. Westrop, his son, Hank.
Hi, fellas. Hi.
You fellas gonna become Scouts, too?
Would you like to come with us tomorrow?
Be most happy to have you.
We don't want to go. Thanks.
But I'd like to go.
How about you, Scott? You think you can go?
I can't go. I gotta stay here with my cousins.
Go on, Scott.
I don't know.
Oh, who cares if you go?
I'll ask my mother.
If you boys change your mind, remember you're welcome.
Thanks.
Hey, I want to go. There's nothing else to do around here.
What's the matter with you? We're going on a cookout, all right. But not with them.
And how are we going to have a cookout?
Just leave it to me. This is one hike those scouts won't forget in a hurry.
And being a Cub Scout is the only thing in the whole world I'm going to ever do without you. Understand? Even if they let you join, you'd have to join the Girl Scouts, because you're a girl. I gotta go without you today, Lassie.
Think you can manage it alone today?
Anything for the Cub Scouts.
At ease.
You just go along and don't worry about a thing.
You know, I'm really looking forward to all this.
Tell me something I don't already know.
Timmy will be right out. He's as excited about your being in on this as he is about the cookout.
Got nothing on him.
You're not the only one, you know.
Oh?
The only one what?
Who's needed by the scouts? I'm going to be a den mother.
Fine.
Must be something I could do for the cause.
Dad!
That's our boy.
Oh, gosh, he looks great. At your service, General.
Oh, there's something about a uniform. Well, have a good time. You too, Timmy.
Yes, Mom. You be a good girl, Lassie. Do everything Mom tells you.
We have to hurry, son. We've got to pick up Scott.
I'm real sorry you're not coming, girl. Bye.
Have a good time.
We will.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, I better get back to work.
Well, me too.
Wait a minute. That's a blue jay. He's telling all the birds and animals about us coming through the forest. He's a sentry.
I never knew that. Gee, Hank, I never knew anybody who knows as much as you do about the woods and the farm and animals and everything.
A Boy Scout has to learn things like that, and a good Scout wants to.
What's that?
It's supposed to be a moose.
A moose?
Yeah, but I think this moose has got 2 legs. Somebody's using a moose collar. You blow it like a horn.
Maybe it's a hunter.
It's not the hunting season. Someone's trying to kid us.
Who?
Come on, we better catch up with the others.
Timmy, we got a moose go at my house. Do you think it's that one? Maybe. If it is, I think I know who's blowing it. That didn't scare him.
Oh, who cares? I got a couple better ideas.
What?
Never you mind. Come on, we gotta hurry and get ahead of them.
Gee, nice you're good, Scott. Uh-huh.
Well, fellas, before the cleanup detail gets started, what say we have a song? Yeah! You lead them, huh?
Keep the campfires burning, while our thoughts are turning to the stories, songs, and yells, the long day's fun. Sworn red embers gleaming, stars o'erhead are beaming, and tomorrow's big new joys till the day is done. Keep the campfire burning, yada-da-da-da. We can have a fire too. You're not so smart.
What's that?
Any of you boys know who that is?
I think it's my cousin, Mr. Westbrook.
That's not a very good place for a fire. What say we invite him to join us? Hank, will you
Sure, Dad.
be sure to put out that fire?
I'll go with him.
Fine. All right, clean up detail. Let's get to work.
Hey, what'd you do that for?
It was burned.
Hi, fellas. How you doing?
Okay. This isn't a very good place for a fire, you know. Why not? Too many dead leaves around.
Why don't you guys come along and join us, huh?
Don't want to.
I'd like to have you.
Sure we would. You were invited yesterday, remember? We're having a good time.
Now, how about changing your minds?
We'd rather stay here.
All right. But I think you better put out that fire.
We want a fire.
We're not gonna put it out.
Now, look, fellas, it's dangerous. If you don't want to put it out, then we'll have to do it for you. Hank, give me a hand here. Let's put it in.
Hey, cut that out! No!
Sorry, guys, we don't like it any more than you do. But you have to know how to handle fires.
And where to build them. Come on, Bert, let's go home. Sure you want to come with us?
No, thanks. You did your good deed for today.
You know your way back?
Don't worry about us.
Yeah, I think I did it. We'll join the others.
Hey, get out of there!
Say, that's kickball. Lassie.
Go on, beat it!
Scram.
Go on, beat it!
Scram.
Okay, Bert, get the weenies.
Right.
Well, fellas, let's take one last look around. No cans, no papers, and the fire out.
Let's have a real fire.
All right. That's better.
We better try and put that out.
Yeah. We better get out of here. This way. Look! Gus, smoke!
You sure those boys left for home?
I wonder.
We better have a look. Come on, boys.
Let's go, guys.
I'm scared.
Well, let's try this way.
No, not through here.
Come on.
We're gonna need help. Plenty of it. Hank, you take the boys back to the highway. And when you get there, flag down a car. Go to the nearest telephone and call the fire department.
Okay, Dad. Come on, gang.
Timmy, you and Scott stay close to Hank now. We gotta make sure that Ralph and Bert aren't in there.
Well, they should have had plenty of time to get away.
Unless they panic. Let's take a look.
Wait, go on, get out of here! Go on! Get out of here! Go on, fast! Go on! Leave us alone! Go on! Get out of here! Go on! Fast! Go on! Go on! Get out of here! Get away! Leave us alone! Get out! Go on! Beat it! Go away! Go on! Get out of here! Go on!
Come on now, fellas.
That's it.
All right.
And be sure and check all the items on that list. Mrs. Martin?
And now, before we adjourn tonight's meeting, we have a special award for heroism you voted for. Timmy?
Lassie, the Scouts of this pack voted to give you this medal for being a hero. And hereby declare you to be their mascot.